Hi, everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro in a moment, and I am Mike Emmerich. And tonight we get to see the leading penalty getter in the league. You weren't exactly high in penalty minutes when you played, but does the coach have anything to say about that guy, and what is his advantage?
It's intimidation. Players recognize when there's a guy that's out there that doesn't afraid to mix it up every once in a while. I think the intimidation part of the game of hockey will always be there, and he certainly brings that with all those penalty minutes.
Hansen's effect on this game could go either way. He needs to stay away from the stuff after the whistle and needless penalties. He might have a big say in the outcome of this game.
Okay, so let's look at the starting goaltenders for the game. He gets the nod in goal tonight despite a loss in his last outing. No surprise he's starting this game. He won the last one. The referee has checked. The goal lights work. Let's see if anybody can light them. Bergeron's ready for the opening faceoff for the Bruins. Eichel's out there to try to beat him for the Sabres. Trying to go to Marchand. Stick handling up the wing. Looking to Bergeron. Leads that charge into the zone. Buffalo setting up an offense from the wing. And they've got it again. Moving it to Marchand. Shoots it off. Wonderful save on a terrific scoring chance. With the game stopped, let's hear from Ray.
Pretty easy to tell from my spot, guys, that this is going to be a physical game start to finish. These guys haven't liked each other for a long time. Certainly not going to change in the next 60 minutes.
Okay, Ray, thank you. Can't take it offsides here. Everybody goes back. Directing that one to Marchand. Pitching it to McAvoy. Stole that pass. Takes a look from the corner. Great job in his own end with that interception. Got it in his own end. Pitching this one to Middlestat. The Sabres with a neutral zone possession along the way. Moves it to the barrier at center ice. Boston's back in its own end, trying to work forward. Toward the net. Oh, pad stop on the redirect. Great cut. No team worth its name is going to let that go. Wow, and somebody's crossed the line here. I think he knows what rivalries have a way of flaring up. They've decided to drop the gloves. Fight has ended with one last solid punch.
Great hands for not only scoring, but also knocking out his opponent. Much safer up here with you, Doc, in the booth. 5 minutes for fighting for those guys.
Boston penalty to number 38, Jakob Zawar. A 5-minute major for fighting.
Over 7 minutes play. Boston's got the lead, 1-0.
Buffalo's confidence is at a sky-high level. Anything they need to do over the last 10 games, they've been able to find it. They need a big goal, they get it. They need a big save, they get it. They've been 180 degrees from their opponent, who has gotten none of that over their last 10.
Stole that pass at a critical end of the ice. Sends to the point. Shoots. Deflected off the blocker. That puck is held and the whistle stops play. Face-off and a solid tie-up and help arrive. Good job. Puck is thrown to Eichel. He moves that one ahead through center. Driving in from no man's land. Good, solid defensive play with the stick. Use that stick like a magic wand. Nicely received at the point. Chooses the corner. And angled to McAvoy. Oh, the pass just didn't work. Buffalo's in possession and moving up the wing. And it's a good pickup. Now it's directed to Pastrnak. Carrying through center on the wing. Snapping a pass to Marchand. Smart recovery by Hansen. Pass attempt to Opozo. Passing one off now to Eichel. Trying to go to Opozo. And he's tripped, and there'll be a penalty. And now the whistle signals stoppage of play, and will get the penalty. The Bruins are going to the box for 2 minutes, and the call is tripping.
Number 73, Charlie McAvoy. 2 minutes for tripping. Time to the penalty.
Buffalo's power play is activated for the first time tonight.
It's a great opportunity for them on their first power play. Get the puck to the point, get it to the net, crowd the net for rebounds. Buffalo's coaches have to be shaking their head as their player takes another penalty. He leads the league in penalty minutes. Several of them have put their team at a great disadvantage.
The Sabres win that faceoff. Got that pass near the blue line and now looks ahead. Gets it out. Looking to Middlestat. Moving it to Reinhart. Takes it in from the neutral zone. Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. Scrum over, puck kicked by Hjalmarsson. Trying to clear the zone. Good job in clearing it out of his own end. Buffalo skating in their own end, trying to get to the neutral zone. Oh, broke it up. And a slashing penalty is forthcoming. And this penalty will wipe out the power play.
Sabres penalty.
Hansen's getting a minor for slashing.
Time to the penalty. 10 minutes, 18 seconds.
Boston's power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet. Buffalo's put this game back at full strength by killing a penalty. Using the point. Swept on to Pastrnak. Great job on a cut pass. Directing that one to Bergeron. Lets it go. No! Gotta get it on net.
Oh, they moved the puck quickly. He got into that one-timer, but he shot it wide in the net.
Wow, what a hit. What a mean-spirited hit. He'll be taken to task for that one. So, as predicted, we have a fight here.
All players have a role, Doc. Two things, accept and execute. And he certainly did that.
Rivalries ebb and flow, but with these two teams, it always seems to be the same. The games run hot, they're physical, and you always expect that there's going to be a tipping point where you see this. The gloves are down, and the guys are going at it.
And this fight is over with one huge, surprising punch.
Offensive guy and a guy that's offensive with his fighting abilities.
Hansen's taken the worst of that fight. He's not going to the penalty box. He's headed back to the locker room with the trainer.
Bruins penalty to number 37, Patrice Bergeron.
The clock has bled down to the last minute.
Boston's been blocking shots over the last few games at a crazy rate. Their players lie down to block shots. They get into the shooting lanes to block them standing up. This is something they work on pretty consistently at practice.
Good pass off the boards. Important interception there.
That's a really dangerous area with the puck, and he turned it over. Now the opponent has a short ice to attack. That puck has to go forward into a safe area 100% of the time.
Hey fans, great tickets are still available to our next home game. Please visit them.
Second period about to begin here. Let's take a look back at the first. What impressed you most?
The Sabres played the majority of the first period playing defense. Now they need to get some puck possession so they can get on the attack and score more goals.
Period 2 has begun. Ray Ferraro is closest to the action. Eddie Olczyk is alongside Mike Emrick. Yours truly upstairs. Pitching it to Marchand. Smart recovery by Hansen. The Sabres are skating it up at neutral ice. Seeks the corner. Close in play. Point blank save.
He had his eye on the puck the whole time. What a stop.
The Sabres win the draw. Laid on to Zingle. Right along the line. Shoots one. Just missed the net.
When the puck sounds hard when it hits the end boards, that means you've missed the net. Scoring chances handed away.
Marchand's got to try to simplify his game there. Just too much stick handling.
Gains the zone. Feeds the point. May not have been intentional, but he got it anyway. The pad came in handy that time. The Sabres skated up on the side. Goes back deep for it. Bounced off the boards to Bjork. What a tremendous hit.
Dahlin's not shy to throw his body around here at any time.
Gets in, looks over his options here. They keep working hard on the boards. From the faceoff, and they lock up in a good reach. That's help from the wing. Muscled long to DeBrusque. That puck's loose, defended away by Hansen. Bodied off the puck. Shoots one. Just couldn't find the target.
That's what I would call a grade A scoring chance, but the shot just missed the target.
Watch out! A big hit.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
Boston skating from the neutral zone. Pass cut. Pitching this one to Reinhart. Brings it in for an attack. Back to the point. Pass to the slot. Gathered up by Hansen. Corralled it again. Up point hammer shot. Pad block. Nice save. Tough to follow.
Buffalo's coaching staff is always prodding their players to be more aggressive, to finish checks, to separate body from puck. They don't have to tell him. He's always among the highest hit totals in the league.
And he dumps it in. He's got it. Outstanding job done at the blue line to hold the pressure on. Whiffed on the shot. Possession moved up the wing to Soderberg. It's dumped in. Back in his defensive end to get it. Crosses that line. Not able to do that well. Grabs that pass in the offensive zone. Wonderful save. The stick can break up a play, and it just did. Propelled to Chara. Gives it over to the point. A rocket. A great opportunity, but he missed the net.
That's great he shot it that hard. Be a little better if the goaltender actually had to make a save.
Points it. Quick wrist shot. Missed just wide. Gains the blue line. Gets that one on a cross. He finished his shift right in the middle of the ice.
Since the rules have changed a little bit, you're not able to hold up quite as much as you used to. A rarity is an open ice hit. That is a big one.
Terrific point-blank save.
That was a good challenge. Better stop.
Nice work by Marchand. Puck is thrown to Hansen. Cuts off that pass on the attack.
Ristolainen's been dry for so long. He's out of things that he can change. He's changed the tape on his stick from white to black and then black to white. He changes the way he drives to the rink. After a while, it gets into your head so deeply, you forget to move your feet. And I was in a slump. My coach has always told me, move your feet and the points will follow.
No time to react. Didn't need it. Save. Boston's going back to get restarted with their advantage. Karam pass to Pasternak. Using the point, he's got it. Puck's loose, the roadblock got in the way. Takes that pass from the other point. A whistle. Offside is called. Loose puck, the defense got in the way. Now it's directed to Hansen. They worked hard and they got it back out. Good job of penalty killing here by the Sabres. Snapping a pass to McAvoy. Shot! That shot came from nowhere.
That was a tougher stop than it looked. You know what, Doc? I'd like to see these teams play this way while they're playing instead of after the whistles.
They won that draw. Got that pass toward open ice. The Sabres are lugging it back through the defensive end. Buffalo's killed it off, and we're back even. Oh, what a mean meet. And so the fight begins.
Now that's the sign of a true teammate.
You knew it was going to come to this pretty quickly. As the two teams play, it's always physical, and the temperature gets raised almost immediately. Both of these guys run into each other, they look at each other for a second, and down go the gloves.
The decision of the referee is final. It was worth 5 each for fighting.
This is the game from yesteryear. Strap your helmets on, get your sweaters buttoned down. There's been lots of fights, and I don't think this is going to stop anytime soon. Now, so many ways you can get banged up in a fight here. He's not looking so great right now.
Over 9 minutes remaining. Only 1 goal hanging on the board so far. So it's 1-0. The Bruins with a clean win on the draw.
5-minute major for
Boston's transporting it in center ice.
51 seconds.
Chip to Marchand. And a save. Off that faceoff from the tie-up, the help came. Good. Wow, look at him. He's got a long way to go. Does he have enough gas? Boston's carrying on up the wing. Pass attempt to Marchand. Is able to move on in. The boards are there to be used, and he does it with that pass. He regathered it. Passing one off now to Reinhart. Has it back deep. Trying to go to Bergeron. The Bruins skated up on the side. Can he generate something? Good work there in goal. Makes the stop and holds for the whistle. They won that battle in the dots. Oh, snaps the shot. That's out great save. I was watching for sticks to go up. No celebration this time. The Sabres win it. In the slot. Gives it to the point. Big drive. Swept aside. Collected by Hansen. Takes a pass in the corner. Delayed call. The Sabres will have to sit 2 minutes for interference.
You got to play with controlled emotion. You can't run around and hit everybody, especially when they don't have the puck.
Buffalo penalty to number 5. 2 minutes for interference. Time of the penalty, 14 minutes and 6 seconds.
The Sabres with a face-off win. Buffalo's in their own end, moving the puck. Looking to Dahlin. That one is pointed to him. Quick shot. That puck struck him in front. Moving it to Marchand. Skates it into the zone. And he's hammered. Score! That's 3 in a row.
You want to score goals, you got to get to this area of the ice.
The butterflies become a default position for the goaltender, Edzo, and while the shot is nice, he's down in that butterfly position way too quickly.
Solid win at center ice. Now what?
Scored by number 88, David.
Right play, right pass up the right wing, and it's on his stick. That puck's loose mishandled. The roadblock. And you thought open ice hitting was gone.
The coaches talked about those type of plays.
Good place to shoot from, and he does. Great save. Cut that pass in his own end. Puck grab, they've got it ready. Looking to get it out. Couldn't clear it out. That was one. He'll get the number off.
I'm glad somebody's trying to wake his team up. It doesn't look like it's going to lead to much, but let's keep an eye on this pushing and shoving moving forward.
Whoa, and one guy's really hot right now, and maybe it'll be 2.
Well, this is where you might be looking to change the momentum of this game here, Doc, and we'll see if anything else takes place after that.
Players tired, about to get a rest as we go late into the second period. He is hooked. He kind of shook it off and continues to play. There'll be a penalty. Boston's roster goes down by 1 here. At least briefly, a minor penalty for hooking. The Sabres' power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet.
You're not going to get an endless supply of power plays, but they get another one here. See if they can punch through.
Clears the zone. Directing that one to Eichel. Buffalo's finding its way to center ice. Nice pass ahead to Hansen. In the slot. Slid to Dahlin. In front. Oh, and the puck goes out of the zone, and so they'll have to reset at center. Clock continues to get to the smaller numbers here, but there may be time for another rush. Buffalo's continuing to probe up the wing. Good intercept. From the slot, a wrister. That hit somebody. The second period has come to a close. Eventful when it comes to scoring goals, yet there's a big lead here.
Be sure to attend our Ottawa Light Truck Show next.
Boston still got more penalty time to kill off. Just like shooting. That's all. Hansen's put the glove in his face.
He's been doing that all night long.
They win the draw. What next? He's slowed down a bit, and there'll be a hooking penalty called on this one. Score! Outstanding effort while killing a penalty. Boston's goal has staked them to an even larger lead on a night that they have had the offense going. Third period of play. Steps across that line. One-timer. Wonderful chance to score. That's how a power play should work.
18 seconds.
Eichel's skating got him to the front of the net and was able to put in that second chance opportunity.
Ras made an outstanding initial stop, but the rebound sits in the scoring area. It ends up in the back of the net.
The Bruins control at center ice.
Power play by number 9, Jack Eichel, assisted by number 5.
Slides it to the point. Broke it right up. Puck ends up out of the zone, so they must require it. Buffalo's carrying it along the boards. A shot. Turned away with the stick. He covers and holds on.
Eichel's offensive production stems from the fact that he's able to get away from the guy checking him for just a second to release the puck. That is a skill that people don't talk about. Some have it, some don't.
Looks over his options from the corner. And that pass just did not work. It goes back outside. So again, they ready an attack. Wonderful work done near the blue line. In the slot. Got that pass in his own end. And this play is whistled down. It is offside. They've won the faceoff. Pitching it to DeBrusque. It's an onside play. He's got that point pass. Oh, and he misses.
Perfect pass. The one-timer just misses over top of the net.
Nice job to get it from the wings to center ice. Oh, what a hit that one was.
I'm not sure if his coach wants him playing like that.
He cut that one off at the defensive end. That one fired down. The defense will win the race, and icing is called. Good clean win on the draw. That pass wouldn't work. He was just bumped off at the last second. And he shoots. Saved there. Goaltender pass. Brought ahead. Didn't get through. Skates out with it. Sends it. Great glove grab. That shot hit a man.
Buffalo's team leans on him for offensive production. They need him to score on the power play. They need him to score 5-on-5. And he's delivered all season long as he's among the highest points totals in the league.
Oh, bad giveaway there. Lets it go. Score! They're back to within 2 now.
Hansen's quick hands allowed him to snap that one off and score the goal.
Good airtime on this pass. Flat when it lands, and the shooter has a walk-in.
The Sabres have closed the gap to just 2. And there is time here in the third period to get another one, or maybe get 2 and get this game back even. The Bruins win that neutral zone faceoff.
Assisted by number 26.
Up to the point. That puck was obstructed by a screen. Buffaloes couldn't drag it through. Pitching this one to Yurko. On to Hansen. The Bruins shifting gears back in their own end. Steps in from the neutral zone. That's a good solid poke check. Good work along the boards. Picks it up back there. Reads the play and keeps it. Laid on to Bjork. Takes that pass up the boards. Propels to Hansen. Oh, and he missed the net.
He was hoping for a little bit more with that chance, but his shot is just off the target.
Gains that offensive line. Solid work there by Hansen. Puck is thrown to Carlo. Off that right side, he's got a perfect pass. Now it's directed to Reinhart. He's got this one, and they're after him. Terrific glove save. Play stopped. That puck is just held. A little over 7 minutes have gone by in the third. The Bruins recently gave up a goal, and that cut their lead from 3 to 2. How are they going to react to this? Wrister, save! He works it along with a pass off the boards. Shoots, great stick save. That puck is free, went off somebody. To the front, terrific grab with the glove. Puck loose, strong defensive play by opposing. They're getting all organized now. Point-to-point pass, lets it go. That one hit him in the mask. And he gains the zone. They continue to work away. He helps his team make progress with that bounce pass.
Hey, safety never sleeps, boys. It looked like he was going to try and pass this right through his own goal crease, but he banked it off the boards to his partner.
Oh, broke it up. Picks it up in his own end. The Sabres are at the wing in neutral ice. The stick can break up a play, and it just did. Chip to Carlo. Good, solid defensive play with the stick. Carries it on in from center. Save. Good defensive read with that one.
Sometimes when you're behind, you press to make a good play. See if you can do something to help your team get back in the game.
Shoots it on. Oh, and a nice saucer pass to Haula. And freezes play for the whistle.
Doesn't matter how many you've won or lost in a row. There's one certainty in this league, and that's that the games will just keep coming day after day. One of the toughest things as a player is to come every game with the right mentality. No nights off in this league, Doc.
Snapping a pass to Pasternak. The Bruins wheel one ahead up the wing. Good place to shoot from. Wonderful stop.
I've seen way too much of this pushing and shoving after whistles. I think the referees need to take control of this game.
Under 9 minutes to be played in the third. It seemed like a 3-goal lead was going to be enough. It's less enough now. That lead has dwindled to 2, and there's still a goalie pull possibility. Slid to Bergeron. Wonderful play by the defense. He banks the pass ahead. Buffalo's in control as they travel up the wing. On to Reinhart. A good stick stop. He won't avoid something for doing that. And the end result of what's happened is this. The gloves are down.
It's not about winning or losing the fight. It's about showing up. And he did in a big way.
These two teams get together, you can expect the game to run a little hot. Both of these guys feel the heat. The crowd is on their feet, and they're trying to give their teams a little spark.
This fight is over. What a way to finish it.
It is much better to give than receive. Trust me.
McAvoy's taken the worst of that fight. He's not going to the penalty box. He's headed back to the locker room with the trainer.
Bruins penalty to number 73, Charlie McAvoy. A 5-minute major for fighting.
Big face-off win here. Let's see what happens. Skill play by Vanek. And he throws it in. Hopes of getting it back.
At this critical point, Doc, you got to make sure you have fresh bodies on the ice. That's why it's so important to get that puck in deep.
Goalie's one of the 6 guys on the ice. He can pass. He did that. Perfect receipt of the pass. The Bruins are driving it from the wing. Intercepts that pass. Maybe he can generate something. Laid on to Zingle. One-timer. He wore that puck on a hard shot. Propelled to Middlestat. Can start the attack going in the zone. Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. Oh, wonderful play. Krejci's hooked on the play. There will be a penalty. The Sabres are given a hooking minor. The power play unit has connected earlier in the game. This is the biggest one thus far. Let's see how they do.
They've already had some success on the power play with a power play goal earlier in the game. They don't have to change much. Make sure you move the puck quickly and get traffic to the front of the net.
In with it now. Cut that pass in his own end. Pass attempt at Chara. Passing one off now to Marchand. Oh, what a hit. And there is a code for these things. Steals it in the attacking zone. Turn the wrist shot. May not have been intentional, but he got it anyway. Lets it go. Huge stop by Kincaid. Point blank shot. Score! It's another power play goal.
A break in the coverage allows them to one-time that puck from the low slot.
The goaltender looked like he was too concerned, Eddie, with getting his feet back to the post. Then he can't get the 5-hole closed.
It's a face-off win. May not seem important in that territory, but they have possession. And so the final minute of the third. You never know how a game is going to evolve. For one team, this has been very pleasant. For the other, not. He imposed his will. Oh, that's a good quick poke check there. Trying to go to Marchand. Looking to Carlo. Moving it to Bergeron. That puck is loose. No luck getting through that. Great bad stop. Tripped up on the play, and there will be a penalty. Leads that charge into the zone. Kincaid's at the bench. Extra man on. Well, we are late in this contest, but when you see them, you call them, and that's what they've done here. The Sabres prevailing on the faceoff. He can start some danger here. Chip to Middlestat. Boston's looking to head man up the wing, and he dumps it in. He banked it right ahead.
That's a pretty sharp play. Maybe he was a little bit of a pool player in his day. He banks this off the boards to his partner, much safer than going across the front of the net.
And he puts the glove on it and stops play.
Never satisfied. Never take your foot off the gas pedal. He's got 2 goals now. He better be thinking about getting number 3.
And the game is over. Well played in close. The Sabres were out of this one.
It's going to be a long day at practice after that effort tonight.